It's vaccination day! For the first time in forever, there'll be cosplay, there'll be cons. For the first time in forever, we can show these off to someone. Sorry, I found my Anna wig, and you know, plague times. It is what it is. But I found this wig, and Emma requested that I put it on because I was looking for this wig. This looks like a dead animal, but it is actually a sort of appropriate Ariel wig that I inherited from my friend Katie, and it's been living in a bin because, you know, I don't need it. But I have some tools. I have this to put it on. I have some rubber bands. I have my comb. I have my styling brush. I'm going to attempt to get that in some sort of order and style it somehow. Again, inherited wig. Not sure about fiber content. Not sure how to style. I don't do hair, really. Hence why this Anna wig was so nice, because when I did this cosplay, I just bought the wig and popped it on my head and I didn't have to worry about it. It was already styled. But that is not going to work in the state that it's in. I have styled this one before when I was Vanessa, and when I gave it victory rolls so I could do 1940s Catwoman, and I styled it for Belle. Just because at the time my hair was like this long, and that's too short for Belle. So I'm going to attempt to do the styling. I'm going to attempt to get it untangled and looking more like hair and not a creature. So that's task number 1. Because what's left on our to-do list is paint overskirt. Zach is currently investigating stencils so that we can do that. The front and the hair bow, which I'm going to do the front bow after I do the paint. And the hair bow, obviously, I have to have something to put it in. And then the hoop skirt, petticoat, I need to thrift store. And then style wig is my stretch goal. So we're going to start working on styling the wig. Here we go. I got her combed out, and you can see she looks a lot better. Bangs are almost good. But then there's this back situation, and down she goes. Okay, so there's this back situation, and you can see it's wavy, but like the Barbie obviously has like ringlets. And I just watched a YouTube video. Apparently I can do steam on a synthetic wig. So we're gonna try it. I think I'm gonna use bobby pins as opposed to foam rollers. I don't know. I feel like if I use the really chunky foam rollers that I don't use on my hair, then that might actually be okay. Yeah. We'll try it. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put section off her hair, put it in rollers. I might just do bobby pins because there's a lot of hair here. And I don't have that many rollers. Yeah, so I'm going to do a pin curl on her head. All over her head. And then I'm going to steam it. Probably with the iron. Because I don't have a steamer. And then I'm going to let it sit overnight. And we'll see what happens. And I'll check in. Probably I'll show you once I figure out a system what I'm doing. And then I'll show you what it looks like before I steam. Maybe I'll record the steaming. And then we'll undo it together tomorrow and see what happens. Yay! Totally winging this. I don't put this much effort into my own hair. And hopefully this will stay. Hairspray supposedly will work to keep it nice, and then I'm probably gonna put the bow in, put her on a wig head. I need to order another one and put her up on the shelf. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But that's where we are. Alright, so we're done. I literally had no system for this. I used all of the orange curlers that I have, and I was using those along the edge of the wig, just because I feel like those edges are weird. And then I did really ugly pin curls along the top. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug in the iron. I'm gonna load it up with water, and we're just gonna shoot a bunch of steam onto this thing and let it cool, and then we'll unpin it tomorrow and see what happens. We're gonna attempt to just like steam the crap out of this. The trick here is this hair is plastic and I'm trying to not melt it, but I'm also trying to heat it and steam it enough so that the curl sets. So yeah, I don't want to touch it with the iron, but I also want to get it hot and steamy. And if you're out there going, hey, you shouldn't be doing this way, you should be doing it X way because it's so much easier, please leave that in the comments below, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is literally the first time I'm ever trying to do this. So if you have a better way, please share it with me. This kind of sucks. Oh, and it shouldn't involve buying a steamer, because I don't have space for that in my house. Alright, so the iron is giving me that sizzle of I'm just about out of water, and there she is. She looks no different. We're gonna let her cool. She's warm and damp. I'm most worried, honestly, about these foam rollers, because I don't know that the steam got all the way through. But again, I don't have a steamer, and I can't get the iron super close to get it really saturated with steam without, you can't really tell my ironing board is soaked. And you can see like splatters of water on the table, because I can't touch the iron to this because it'll melt it, but I need to get as close as possible to saturate it as much as possible. I think the pin curls have a better shot of being what I want them to be. We'll see tomorrow. And yeah, that's what we're gonna find out if it worked. All right, so it is Monday evening. I have our lovely lady over there who needs to be unrollered and unpin curled. And I'm just gonna set this up to do a time lapse of me undoing this. We'll see what happens. Actually, I'll do a roller and I'll do a pin curl with you live. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this took and I don't have to boil her, because that terrifies me. Oh! Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty okay. That's about what her wig looks like, or her hair looks like. So that's the roller. Now let's try a pin curl. This is gonna be a mess. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. particular, not great. Not terrible, not great. I had it wrapped up, so I'm gonna do a time lapse of the rest of this, and then we'll come back. Alright, so it doesn't suck. It's not great, but it doesn't suck. So I think the bangs are pretty much doing what I want them to do. They're doing the like forehead floosh, and then this one is just like going back into the hair, which is what I want. And we've got some ringlet action here. So I'm just gonna call this a win for now until I get a little bit better at this, and I'm gonna put her hair in a half up ponytail looking thing and figure out the bow situation. So I've gotten her hair into like a half ponytail situation, and I've gotten the bangs the way I want them. I'm gonna go get my hairspray, and I'm gonna hairspray this. And I cut the length for the bow, and I'm gonna hot glue the bow onto the clip, so the clip can just. She's not super stable, but it will just like bonk right there. However, I'm terrible at tying bows, and Zach is much better at it. And right now he is making French onion soup. And he's cutting 800,000 pounds of onions. So, yeah. I'm gonna wait till he's done and have him do this. Hot glue the bow situation onto here. Hairspray her. And then I'll show you the final look on my head, I suppose. Instead of on the foam head. And there we have it. The bow is done. The wig is styled. And now we just gotta try it on. And this is the completed wig for now. We'll see if I come up with something a little bit better. You can kind of see probably, like, I have a really low hairline, so my hair is exposed. So when I actually do this to go to cons, I'm gonna have to block my hairline. Meaning I'm gonna have to go at it with a glue stick and some foundation and just cover all that up. But I'm not doing that for today. This is what the bow looks like.
Disney bows are evil. They're a pain.
They defy physics.
Yes.
So does Disney princess hair, which is why I suddenly understand the whole thing. Except that doesn't actually work.
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy. But yeah, so wig is done. Stretch goal achieved. Now all we have left to do is paint. And make a petticoat, but I'm gonna have to go to a thrift store for that, and I'm waiting until I'm fully vaccinated for that to happen, because I don't trust other humans. But thanks for joining us on this wig styling adventure. When I do the reveal, I'll put the wig on and I'll attempt to do makeup. Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like without glasses. I don't know. I will attempt to do makeup in the reveal video, but makeup is voodoo, contouring is voodoo. We will see how good I am at that. Let's get the review from the important critic. Hey, Emma. Does mommy look like Ariel? Yeah?
I don't have a pocket.
You don't have a pocket in that. Mommy didn't make it. You're right. You need a pocket.
There.
There. All right. Do you like mommy's wig? Yeah? Okay. All right. Bye.